Alright, I'm gonna be using penpot again for something new, and I decided to record because why not? So basically I have this old design about the pose library in Blender. So pose library, it's at the moment accessible in a few different places in Blender, such as here. So the viewport, the animation editor, and the asset browser. And at the moment is a bit mixed, the where you go to create or to use or to add it. So case in point, here you can create a pose asset here in the viewport, right? And that gets added. I don't even know where, to be honest. I also don't have a somewhere it's created somewhere. And for me, and that's part of the problem, that it's created but it's not where you get to edit it. Not here. It's using the active catalog. But then if you want to edit the metadata, such as the name, test rig, you have to go to the asset browser, and then here is how you use the tools. Oh, that's new. I need to select the bones first. It doesn't matter much because I'm not here to show the pose library. But just to show that I would like to have in the viewport only the options to use the pose library, eventually to copy it, so the copy pose as asset, but the proper editing authoring should be in the asset browser. And I had a design for this earlier this year while we were studying the brush asset project, but to be honest, what happened here? To be honest, I need to revisit these and see if it still holds true and maybe do a last iteration. And I want to clean up my wireframes a little bit more. So this is what I had on my board as a wireframe. And I'm going to do this by using penpot. So this is the screenshots from Blender, some of the design principle here. And let's do the easy, which is to the other thing we're experimenting with is the asset shelf. So I want to populate the asset shelf already with the asset library. Let's start. This shouldn't be there. Okay, first I want here the option to, when editing, create, to have a create folder, create menu there. Okay, let's start the basics. Give me a header. Thank you very much. Is this a color? Yep. Let me give the asset browser icon. Doesn't need to be pixel perfect, but let's spice up the mockup a little bit, just to make it look better. And one day we might create templates for everything, but until then I end up recreating it if I ever have to use them. But it's so quick to just quickly, what the heck? I think I mentioned this in my other video sometimes, the color. No, it's good. Why can't I see it? I think the fill color wasn't selected. Yeah. There we go. Beautiful. Also, if you really want to do a one-on-one on Blender, the color we use. I think it's not full white. Oh, it is actually. No, it's not. It's probably done with transparency, but it doesn't matter. I think we have the error here as well. It's probably this one. Thank you, sir. Thank you, man. I should probably just do this on top of the other one. But I mean, I don't want to do a pixel perfect mockup. I want to do a eye candy mockup. Someone that looks good, even if it's you see, I hate it. We have this problem a lot here because it's, you see how I want to keep this in the right aspect ratio, but you see how it keep changing the shape. Like, come on! If it was an image, it wouldn't be a problem. So why is a problem with this one? I don't know. Okay, it's probably also the same color as the other one. Oh, by the way, I wish there was a way to just to clean these things or to fold. Just gets a bit annoying. The nice thing about using the color instead of transparency, that I can just pick the color. Now, one thing I learned that I have to group think a lot, because with penpot, at least right now, it's really hard to select only this part without having to deselect the background. I can use control to have a bit more granular, but there's no way to select this based on if it's from right to left. Just take whatever is the complete element. I could optionally, I used to do that a lot in the beginning, just lock this, but then you have to find later what is locked, what's not locked. There's no way to here unlock this element. Miro has this, it's pretty nice. Anyhow, so you select this, deselect everything else, make a group, voila. And just create a new text here, the file I think, nope, it's view. Also the font we have, I think we have it here, is Hable. Yep. That's the font used for the Blender UI. I'm almost sure this one, a bit smaller. I mean, over time we gonna start having more examples of these that I could just copy over. But because I'm also learning a lot nowadays, I think every time I use it, I'm doing control. This is so annoying as well. Check this out. So I want to just, I'm copied that aside. Yeah, so here I am, I duplicated, so there are two copies of the same text here. I want to bring this to the right. Sure, I can use the arrows, but you know, sometimes I just want to move around, and there's no, I don't know, there's no way to lock this to a X. I miss this so much. Of course, you can go here and then go here and then align them to the top, but it's, come on. By the way, I've been having some small interactions with the penpot developers. I'm very happy with the work they do. So it's really, I have no really complaints. It's more about, you know, what if could have things better. Let's see, like sometimes it locks automatically to some things. I miss having a shift to lock. I think shift does lock, but check this out, it locks after I'm already in some random snapping. I hate it. I don't know, I can try to do these, and then lock. No. Anyhow. Again, I might be doing something wrong. Great. So that's basically what I want to demonstrate here, the create menu, which is this one here that allows us. Part of the problem, I don't remember what I wrote, that's why I want to also make it digital, and my photo wasn't clear enough. I think it's pose asset, yeah. That's why for me having it eternalized in here be nice. Oh, this is a reference. Thank you. Oh, I need a okay. I know I'm not completing all my thoughts because I'm not trying to make an entertaining video, I'm just trying to get the work done. I mean, it's clearly the color of the border, but then with some translucency, so let's try that instead. That's good enough. And same for the stroke. 25. Wait, 10%. The other way around, 80. Just talking so if anyone watches it's less of a... No. Ignore transparency. Just get the final color. Beautiful. Give me a... Nope. Round. I love the round edge, by the way. This is something that for me it's made me want to really stick to the penpot and learn how to do things here, because Miro, which is I gave it a fantastic, although not open source tool for whiteboarding, it doesn't have nice smooth rounded corner rectangles, and like kills me. But for real, in Blender we have a lot of things are round and nice, and then we don't have this in some mockup tools, and that's a kind of disheartening. Okay, so it's gonna be our thing, and just need now to add the text here. Was it paste? Asset. Paste as new asset, and with icon, yeah. Paste. Something I've been talking to the team sometimes, that once you set things up, end up being very quick to iterate with digital. Yeah, sometimes faster than not. Faster than analog. Okay. The other one was, see, like, kill me now. Oh, I just pressed Ctrl D, by the way. This was pose asset. So create pose asset. Because we have create here, we don't need to duplicate it. It is round only on the bottom part, so make it round. So nice. I mean, make everything look so much nicer to have nicer mockups. Love it. So this is the first part. Don't need you anymore. Maybe I split the video in parts, so I don't know. What else do I want here? I consider to create this one. Sure, let's do it. Should be very quick. Let me group this, copy it over, ungroup. Let's see, action. Yep. Remove this. One is here. Fantastic. I don't want the menus here, it doesn't matter much. It's more to locate that you are in the action zone. Give me one text here. Actually, you know what? Let me copy the. Oh, maybe here. Again, select, deselect. Thank you. You know what? Maybe that's useful even for other Blender developers. Imagine. I think it's the object. Yep. So for any developer watching these, we have a Blender project on penpot, like in a where we host the mockups for a few projects, also some blog posts, templates, and just let me know, or yeah, can grant you access as well if you think I might use it. Or just first try by yourself is super good. It's also good to have conversations with the team, like, stop moving. Where is it? Oh. Isn't shift, Control Shift up to go up? Yeah. Okay. Yep. Oh, I even want. I was just wondering if I should also have the current state. I don't think it's needed. Oh, this will be quick. We had almost snow today, so I'm kind of in the let us know mood. Love some snow. Arrow. I think is a I don't know which arrow is the one that can. I will just. I think maybe that's the one here. The other one is just drawn using. How's it called? OpenGL. I think I did create already the other day those little points. Let me. What the heck? Oh, Linux. Let me go there, see if I find it. Was probably for the brush picker jump nodes, I think. Here. Yeah, here. Looking good. Now I'm copying. Let's see if the paste holds. Yeah, it does. I think I just couldn't copy and paste like from Inkscape to here, something like that. Ooh, see the problem? Like just Yeah, so much. Oh, that looks okay ish. There we go. So group, yep. I think the color, yeah, it's matching. Copy. I also think that AS should probably be lowercase. In Blender we, nah, it's fine. Give me the copy. Yep. Should have one of those lo-fi musics playing in the background. Should keep things more interesting. Just control down. Yep. Let's pretend that this is how large it gets. So let's stop here. I mean, it's so much fun because it feels like it's implemented. It's there, even though you need to code it. Those changes, but this is the kind of change. But this is the kind of change that only needs a design. It's not really. Come on. What's blocking it is that's really just that it needs a design. A final design, and then of course needs to present to people, to present to users, artists, in this case animators, the animation module, yada 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 yada. Okay. I think we centralize it in the button, so. I mean, it's good enough. I'm overdoing, clearly overdoing, just find it fun. Maybe that's a takeaway. I think design should be fun. The creative process, right? That's why I like using the whiteboard so much. Just fun to write stuff there. I use... there you go. Convert legacy. Host library. Ah, come on, no, just these in relation to this one. In Blender, we have this concept of active. So it's the last selected object. So whenever, let's blend here. Yeah. So whenever you have two objects selected, or more objects selected, you can do things like copy all to selected. So copying the position from the active to all of the selected objects. But basically it means you have an order of operations. So you can always say that all the operations use the active object as a reference, if this was following the Blender paradigm, which I understand is not. I'm just ranting. Which means that I could have like 3 objects selected, select the final one, and then use align horizontal and use that as a reference. It's super powerful, so elegant. Because here I caught myself sometimes having to move things away. Like if I want to left align things, I would maybe move things drastically away so it'll be clear which one was to be used as a reference. But as I realized, for centralizing that's not possible, so wow. Okay, looking good. I will, how do I do that? I want this as well, just at least I want the background here. Give me the rectangle. And I know the audience for penpot is a bit different than someone like me who just needs a collaborative. It doesn't even need it to be collaborative, like online, but it helps. But basically someone who just needs a whiteboard tool to throw out some ideas. I'll group this again so it's easy to move around. Beautiful. Just gorgeous. I want to add this just so people know what it is. Yep. So 5. I have a feeling that this is less than 5 in Blender, but I think I'm using 5 for everything. Oh. This one, I want the stroke. Oops. Oh, maybe that's a bug. If I'm with the color picker, I cannot zoom in. The zoom in is not treated as zoom, if you know what I mean. While here I can use control and zoom. Okay, yep, so my border here. There are different ways of hiding these, but I will just, as again, trying to keep things simple. Rotate 90 degrees, go to the front. Nope. Come on. Bring to front. Oh, because this is in a different group. That's a problem of copying things or duplicating. Maybe I should use Ctrl C, Ctrl V more. But I think Ctrl C has a problem of pause library. I think Ctrl C more often takes the previous transformation into consideration, then you need to move everything around. Meaning, this is my object, I Ctrl C, Ctrl V. See, I don't want it here. Usually I want it here because of the alignments. While Ctrl D, usually is in the right place. Like, I don't want it here. Anyhow. Here. So let's group that as well. You see, I always copy a bunch of stuff and then unselect the other ones. It's cold, so I try to type fast, but and action is the one using the right color. For pose library, we want the other colors. It didn't change, right? Did I? Is it text? No, it's correct. It's taking. It's getting the color from the wrong group or space or why? Come on, man! It's this color. Approximately has some things here. It's hard to tell. But really, did you just decide it not to work? Let's bring this here. Text is correct. This is correct. Here's the border. Yeah. And again for this color, although I think I did a good job. B is correct. This is a dark. Is it really this dark? Yep. Maybe it was just optical illusion from the beginning. It's a bit shorter. Oh, if only I could. Is it a group already? Yep. only could do like this. Would that work? Ooh, nice. You see how the action is going, moving sideways? Like, why? Already? Oh, and the torment. Yeah, go to the bottom. Yeah. Alright, I will stop it here at the moment because lunch is served. Oh, Julie, my wife is here as well because we have a tournament today, ping pong tournament, at the final, and I'm in the final, so wish me good luck. And voila, proposal is shaping up. I'll probably add some shape here just so it shows something. Or maybe I should just copy that image, I don't know. Anyhow, thanks for sticking around, goodbye.